Joining me now is Adam Brandon, president of FreedomWorks. It's a group that supports less government, lower taxes, and economic freedom. Adam, great to see you. Thanks for coming in. You know, the 2016 election happened after 8 years of Obama as president, Obama economics. People were kind of depressed. People were kind of giving up a little bit, not necessarily the conservatives, but the people in the middle were wondering if the free market was the way to go because people weren't getting paid anything extra. Their salaries were stagnant or going down. A lot of people were dropping out of the workforce. And then came President Trump. And suddenly Americans realized we didn't have to live with practically no growth or dropping salaries. We could expect more from the country and from the economy if we had the right policies. So I think those people in the middle that were persuaded perhaps of Bernie Sanders in 2016, or at least partially so, would not be as persuaded in the midterms of 2018. What do you think?
Well, you got used to a decade of under 2% growth. I mean, that's never really happened in America. So all of a sudden, as we're going to be approaching these growth rates of over 3%, 4%, I think it's opening people up to like, wow, this feels great. Wages are going up. People are going to be able to find jobs. People are going to be able to change jobs to find one that they like. And there is going to be a political impact because of that.
And people's optimism is better. You see it in the optimism. Some people say, well, what does that tell you? That tells you a lot. If people feel good, they're willing to pay more. They invest in the future in terms of houses and fixed items like automobiles, et cetera. I mean, that's changing dramatically. I mean, we haven't had consumer optimism and general optimism about the economy from both consumers and businesses in decades.
In particularly small business, mom and pop shops on Main Street, that's usually who accounts for the majority of your job growth. They're optimistic right now. And again, going back to just a little bit of the politics on this, which is fascinating to me, everyone focuses on the generic ballot. If you voted today, would it be a Republican or Democrat? I don't think that's a very good indicator. The most important indicator to me is right direction, wrong direction. And all year, ever since that tax bill, you see those numbers just converging, and people are getting so optimistic. And I think what that means is you'll see base conservatives start to show up and get a little bit more animated. And those folks that you're talking about that voted for Bernie Sanders, they may just stay home in this election.
So, barring some dramatic decline in the economy, some recession, and there aren't too many economists, if any, that are predicting a recession right now. Do you think that the blue wave will be prevented by people's enthusiasm about the free market?
Look, I just want to also go back to that 2% growth rate under Obama. We left trillions of dollars in economic growth on the table, trillions. So there's plenty of run still to go on this economy. And I think, yes, you have the tax cuts, yes, you have optimism, but you also have pretty much a regulatory freeze. We've never had an administration, even Reagan wasn't a deregulator like you have with the Trump administration. And I think that gives people confidence because they know, hey, regulations are just kind of flat right now. You know, you may be pulling some bad ones back, but there is not new ones being heaped on the economy, and everyone is reaping that benefit.
And with a new Supreme Court justice, presuming that he's on the bench by November, you will have even more freedom for the president to do things by executive action, because the presidency is getting stronger as a result of recent decisions, immigration decisions we've seen and other things. This president, who has done a lot of executive action specifically on freeing up the economy, will have more leeway to do exactly that.
This Supreme Court is just unbelievable right now. The run that the administration has had with a lot of 5-4 decisions. And this, I believe, is going to be the longest term impact of this Trump presidency. 30, 40 years from now, you're still going to be having some of these justices that Donald Trump is appointing. And historically, Republicans have batted about 50% when it comes to Supreme Court nominees. And I think because of his list and his focus and trying to choose justices that only focus on interpreting the Constitution and not on social engineering, we're going to be able to put in 2, if not 3, fantastic justices who are in their 40s and 50s and will be around for a long time.
So, Adam, I don't think I got an answer, and I got a 20-second warning before the end of the block. Are we going to see a blue wave or not?
Not at all. Not at all. Not even close. It's going to be a fight. Look, I'm really concerned about some of my favorite conservatives coming back to D.C., so it's going to be close, but it's not going to be a wave election. Not by any measure.
Adam Brandon, good to see you, my friend. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it.